Hello everyone, this is General and welcome back to another Let's Play Total War Attila. So in our previous video we started raising many different settlements, and we're still continuing to kind of sort out our settlements. And right now I was just looking at Rome, and apparently not anymore. There we go. So a lot of these buildings all generate squalor, which is kind of contributing to the public order disorder. So I'm going to recruit an agent here that is a senator that should increase the public order only by 2, unfortunately.
Priests are experts in administration and must.
And so they will. Well, there will be a priest here in Rome, as you'll see that minus 80 per turn is the current disorder or public order disorder. So why are they all so unhappy? Because there's desolation. Well, that's gonna happen. But over here, why are they this unhappy? Oh, it's just desolation because, well, they're all unhappy because it's desolation across everywhere apparently. So we should have just desolated everything in one turn, I think. And we'll also need to build, additional buildings here in Carthago Nova, and also to increase the public orders by building garrisons, if that is what we wish to do so. So here we'll have squalor. Military jetties will reduce the squalor, but we kind of need food. Actually, we don't need food. We have 359 right now. Hispania. We can build a tanner, which will reduce public order, so we don't want to do that. I'm just going to build a new building, and we'll get some orchids, as that will generate resource production and also have a public order bonus. So let's get some orchids right there. Malakia is kind of down south, so I'm also going to build a guard house, which will increase the public order some more. So that was just down south. Salona, we don't care about that. Right here, we're abandoning that as well. Ah yes, this place. Corrales, Palma, and Ajax. These guys are all unhappy because of the, I would assume, because of the public, desolation. Okay, so it looks like once you desolate something, it affects the whole country apparently. Little did we know that was the case. Okay. Let's see, over here we can get... let's see if we can get a guard house in Verona. No, we cannot. So Ravenna, which is all the way over here. Whoops, I didn't actually mean to do that, but we will build a workshop to generate some additional income. I feel like everything's a lot more expensive in this game. Yeah, it definitely seems like it is a lot more expensive. Huh. I'm actually gonna forego that abandonment. I feel like since it's these 3 settlements for that province, we should probably keep that. Over here we'll do some wheat fields, and over here we'll increase the garrison encampment to increase that. And we're out of money, so we're going to end the turn soon. Once we have an edict, we'll do bread and circus. Actually, should we? Corruption minus 5%. Yeah, bread and circus, and then the turn again. Another I'll do the Christian mission, end the turn. Actually end the turn this time. And we'll see kind of the Ostrogoths and some of the barbarians moving in. And I probably should have abandoned this settlement. I'm gonna auto-resolve. Oh, instant kill. So the lack of a garrison there really screwed us. We're still being besieged by the enemy forces. I think it's the Eastern Roman Empire actually.
And pray, for only in
okay.
now find mercy.
Well, it's gonna happen. Although I feel like I pretty much abandoned Africa. Western Roman separatists already? Civil war in the third turn. Well, rebellion is rampant. Well, I guess you're not supposed to desolate everything. You're supposed to just destroy everything. Rebellion is imminent. Wow. Okay.
At your command.
Clearly, desolation was not the answer. So since we have civil war, this is gonna be a short campaign, isn't it? Oh yes, indeed it is. Well, we tried to consolidate power. Now we're in a famine. Oh, I wonder. Let's just abandon everything. I just want to see what happens. I'll pull up the province over here, and these guys are not giving in.
The order in which reinforcements take to the battlefield can be determined.
I'll auto-resolve their death, and they have taken that settlement. Very good. Venetia. So we weren't going to abandon it, but now we are. Because there's just, even if you have a big military force, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't actually stop them from what is it called? Rebelling. The public order that it generates is so little and so few that it doesn't even matter. So, I think once we raise all of this and see what happens, I shall play as a different faction and see how that goes. We won't burn Rome just yet, although these guys are besieging that.
For death and honor!
Oh. We scared them away and now we're gonna burn the settlement. Those darn separatists already ruining my fun. Cancel construction and burn everything down. Belgium, goodbye. Aquitania, it was great knowing you. Whoops. Whoops. Alright, so abandoning everywhere except Italia. Oh, I thought I burned everything here. I guess not. I guess I missed a few spots. But let's go back to Italia.
We hunger.
Let's get to this guy. Oh, this is fast forwarded, huh? And I will recruit
Rome needs good fighters.
some men here, just for the sake of recruiting them. There's really no value of us doing that. And it looks like there's more enemies of the state that we can... These guys are what? rebel army. So we will have Rome and nothing but Rome.
Ready for orders.
And some... well, nope, I guess not. No hurlers for us. Alright, the Ostrogoths are coming. And we could probably win this battle, but we're not gonna even bother fighting it. I thought we were gonna burn the cities. What happened? Why does it take a whole turn for them to burn it? In the prologue, you just instantly burned it. So they sacked that settlement. Sassanid Empire. Eastern Roman Empire. Betrayed us in the second turn. I can't believe it. That's crazy. I am just astounded by how quickly that escalated. I mean, if we were really to play this campaign faithfully, we would have burned down the frontiers, moved back, a few settlements, within our borders, and then consolidated our forces. And that would have been the proper way to play this campaign, because you're basically trying to outlast your opponents, and then once you gain the strength, you can then strike back. But since the Eastern Roman Empire decided to betray us so soon in the game, I just felt like there was no need to continue. So here you'll see that there's just raw destruction of fire on the campaign map. Look at that. You still see the fire across the whole map. And there's attrition going on in the different factions. Rebellions are imminent in what is left of Rome. Where is the rest of Rome? Ah, seems like there's a settlement there. So they got interrupted in their raising, but we almost have 100,000.
At your command.
Let's see. I have another faction force, I believe, under Flavio and Flavius. Flavius is just standing on top of the ruins of what once was.
At your command. Besieging the
and he can either colonize it, which is actually kind of cool. I didn't know you could do that, or do nothing. So there is the option of rebuilding these settlements, if we so wish to do so. But we shall disband our armies
What does Rome require?
and come here.
Ever in
Send the
service
priest
to
in.
Rome. No, I am a citizen of
Yes.
Rome.
What can you do, priest? Oh, you have to, what?
That is impossible. Obediendo mea
Oh, okay, I thought you
lacerta
couldn't move him.
dominis.
Interesting. So there's really nothing else we can build.
We hunger for battle.
There's rebels everywhere.
What does Rome require of me?
And so we'll have one last battle before we end this video. And it might actually be a victory. Another thing I really liked about this game is really just the fact that the load screen is just so much better now. It just loads so much more smoother. And I just can't iterate that enough. It's just wow. They've done such a good job to make the game feel as polished as they possibly can.
Ready.
Okay, so this is relatively well-balanced Roman force.
Formation.
You have your skirmishers, you have your heavy melee infantry, and then you have your heavy spear infantry, which will stand in the... well,
Furious, ready.
wait a minute, hold on. Okay, I thought something broke.
Hold formation.
These guys will be group 2. I guess the Emperor does not go into battle.
Formation.
So Flavius Scitilo will do that in his stead. Alright, let us do
When
this.
a unit of missile troops is selected.
And skirmisher, I mean not the skirmisher, the advisor's pretty annoying. Attila! Ah, so you observe the enemy army here. They have crossbows. And then they also have more crossbows. Actually, they just have a whole bunch of crossbows and Spurious Vati of the Palatina Guards. And they also have pike, Germanic pikes, and light artillery. Oh wow, look. When I select this, they actually select the two next to them. So that is a huge improvement. That's always been a problem. And even better is if you have a group attack, it actually attacks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the whole front line. Wow, that is... my goodness. That is great. Never thought I'd see that.
At speed.
To have that improve so much is astonishing to me. Okay, let's run the battle, or fast forward it, and see if the units will do what you request them to do. Alright, so these guys are supposed to hit the two in front of them. And these crossbowmen are... well, they definitely reloaded differently than I expected. I guess they're not heavy crossbows, so they don't need to use their feet. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe. Just maybe. So, those guys were kind of scared off by my cavalry charging in from the rear. Where are you? Oh, I thought this guy was a cavalry unit. Well, that explains a lot of things then. So, the pre-queue that we did when we first charged is still active. So, is that still kind of broken? No, it's not. Great. I can disengage without too much penalty. Surround those guys and crush them. These pikes thought they had it all, and then we stab them right in the back. Go, gentlemen, go! Melee troops are awaiting order. The glory days of Rome are over! And so, we march for the final battle, as we crush these rebels. Oh, rebels. I don't like rebels. These light artillery guys are very confused. They just have some swords and they're just going, oh god, cavalry attack. What are we gonna do? Well, I know what these guys are gonna do. They're going to attack. And look, they even have a dragon's head as a spear? Or is that a flag? Well, I guess it's a banner flag, as that guy is holding a smaller shield. Alright, we've routed the enemy. Can't do attacking testudo, so these guys are kind of on their own. These guys are desperately trying to shoot. Or, well, they were, and then they started running away. Alright, we're crushing the light crossbow infantry. Alright. I'm expecting more stabbing and, you know, more awesome animations. Kinda like that. But I feel like there needs to be more. Alright, those guys are routing. Cavalry have caught the light crossbowmen. And now cohorts will engage and destroy the rest of these guys as they cheer for victory, and there's nobody around. Good. That should be the only time the men cheer. Cohorts, so we're gonna come over here and kill the general unit. Oh, they're routing. Ooh, look at that! That's a smooth victory. It doesn't actually just stop, a scroll comes down for victory and you can end the battle whenever you like. I feel like that doesn't break the flow of the game and you don't have like that, you know, continue or whatever. You just end the battle whenever you want without going into the menu. I think that's a huge UI improvement. I approve of such an improvement. And let's see, barbarian invasion. We'll execute our enemies. Yes, indeed you will, and here you do so with an auto resolve, where you will attack aggressively in widescreen. Victory, as all rebels are killed.
We hunger for battle.
All right.
What do you
Now I'm going to recruit some mercenaries, and then I'll advance one last turn to see what happens next. Or I could burn Rome down. I'm gonna burn Rome and see what happens. And we will accept. Nothing really matters at this point. I'm just curious what happens. I'm sure I've actually never seen the defeat screen, so I guess we'll find out soon enough. What happens when you raise Rome? And wow, these guys are still around, huh? Been trying to burn this town forever. Just please, just take the settlement. Okay, no, they don't take it. Darn it. They just sit on it, and then there's just poop everywhere. Civil war! Civil war! More civil war. Famine. And we've burned Rome down. Now what happens? I think the game kind of froze. Uh-oh. The game couldn't handle me burning Rome. And what's strange is the game has frozen. I don't know if it knows what to do when you desolate Rome intentionally. Okay, so the game has frozen. I can't actually do anything at this point. We'll give it another few seconds to see if it recovers. So, I guess this will conclude the Western Roman Empire campaign. I did intend to do like a full campaign for this initially, but then the Eastern Roman Empire declared war on us, and I just felt less inclined to continue. So we started to experiment, and the experiment kind of led to the desolation of Rome. Oh, and it's back! It just wasn't sure what happened. So that has been desolated, and I guess we can now desolate this guy again. Oh, I can migrate. I can begin a migration. So Rome can become a horde because of this remaining faction here. Actually, let's see what happens. Oh, and we can also assign a tradition, which I haven't shown. You can have the integrity of each army, and if the integrity is too low, then there will be mutiny. So we'll increase the integrity here. And logistics, we don't care about that. Public order. The plus integrity when in foreign territory is important. And we'll change the emblem as well here. However, I did intend to do good in this one, but Yeah, I've already explained it. And this settlement just won't go away. Jeez. I think the army itself can become a horde, so I'm not too worried about that. You can just pick up all of your stuff and just start a migration. And there we go! It's finally burned. Look at that. Everything is on fire. The whole province. Up in flames. And that's a great feature of the new map. I'm not sure what the next campaign will be. I'm more inclined to say probably the Huns, but I haven't decided yet. I want to see kinda what makes the most sense, what is the most fun. And I cannot abandon it. These guys will not... Oh, well. I can't abandon it because it no longer exists. United against us Angles. Wait, united against us. Oh, the Angles. Angles? What? Alright, so some things I want to check before we go. Details. This man is still the Emperor, I presume. Yes, still Emperor. Still very young. Still a Latin Christian. Imperial allegiance, oh well, we already know about that stuff. We are at war with a lot of different factions.
The records tab is...
The records tab shows us exactly what has happened. And we have technically still survived. So the thing is, we need to...
Commander?
We need to have this army die in order for us to lose.
Advance!
So let's
I will
see.
journey to the ends of the world for Rome. Gathering supplies.
Okay, one last turn. Because this time we actually don't have a settlement, and the horde banner is not on this army, so I don't think we're in a migration at the moment. Is it possible for the Western Roman Empire to do so? We'll find out as soon as this turn ends, as the separatists come and try to kill us. What? Alright, let's let them die. And they fight for their lives. Those Roman dogs have not killed that army yet. Oh man, we're almost there. We just gotta attack this one army, and we shall find out what happens when the last army of the Western Roman Empire falls. Balance of power. Current. Oh, we've been destroyed. Alright, so the defeat screen works. We basically surrendered it, and it only took 1 year, I believe. 1 year. Oh, turn 8. 8 turns in probably 1 year. Okay, well, we did have 100,000 denarii by the end of the game by just razing and desolating everything. Okay, well, I would like to thank you guys all for watching this campaign. Although very short and uneventful, I hope you guys got a glimpse of what the Western Empire is capable of, and that is you can literally raze everything to the ground. Alright, well, it's been fun, so I'd like to thank you guys all for watching, and hopefully our next campaign will be a little bit more eventful and we'll actually win. So, see you next time!